What is going on, guys? My name is Logan with West Desert Wheeler. Today I saw a pretty cool announcement on Facebook, and that is that Proline just released their new Super Swamper tires in the TSL SX variety for the SCX-6. That's pretty cool. I've had my set for about a week. Thanks to a friend of the channel for sending these over. We're gonna go throw these on the rocks today and see how this Jeep performs now that we've got these big, beefy, meaty tires. I do have some Steady Foams inside here, so shout out to Steady Foam. If you guys wanna pick some of those up, they're a little bit firmer foam for the SCX-6, helps with side hilling a bit and just handling the overall weight of the vehicle. You can get 10% off using West Desert Wheeler 10. And I will link that down below. A couple small details I want to point out. These have not even touched dirt yet. They're still brand new, so this is all new to me. And then I've also got the Spectrum system still in the Jeep, but I've got the battery level indicator now because I'm actually running the Smart Spectrum Smart batteries. These are the G2 with the new G2 charger. So I've got two 5,000 packs inside there. They are 3S packs, and they will communicate to my controller how much battery I have, which is a pretty sweet setup. This is going to be a very, very slick surface. Anytime there's a little bit of moisture in the sand like this, it starts sticking to these rocks. And then once it dries out, it just turns to sand again. And there's nothing for traction on these rocks when there's sand on the top. Holy crap. I honestly thought I was gonna have to be like full throttle there. That's why I was in second gear. Whoa, that was impressive. That's not good. Something that stands out on these tires is just the size of these lugs. Like, I can pretty much fit my whole finger pad down in between these lugs. So I'm hoping to get this thing on some sharp ledges and hear those tires grabbing for traction. Should be pretty sweet. Let's see if we can't go find that and make these things howl. All right, finally got them to slip. There we go. Not for long. It's funny, I come out here all the time. I've made probably 100 videos out here at this point, and I still find new stuff. Like this little ledge that I'm about to drive into, not even this one. Never driven on it before, never even given it a second look. There we go. But put this down as a never been done. We'll see if the SCX-6 wants a piece of it. We need to adjust ourselves just a little bit. Want to get that passenger tire up onto this ledge and then drive the front end way up in the air, and we're going to see if it'll handle it. There she goes. I just got to land this driver front where I need it. Got those big lugs to grab and hold on. All right, got the hard part done. Now we got the really hard part. We got to drag its whole ass up there. Which these trucks I think weigh 24 pounds or so, but that's before you strap two 5,000 packs in them. So easily 25 and a half, 26 pounds. I don't know if we're gonna get it to do it with these sliders. It's not a buggy, it's a Jeep. As much as I treat it like a buggy. Oh, come on, come on. Get some, Proline. Ah, damn, that was so close. There we go. Getting lined up again. Let's just bump into it. All right, got it done. Sick. That was a wicked ledge for this thing. Well, not to surprise anyone, but out in Sand Hollow, there's a lot of sand. Let's see how these tires do on a big sand hill. Because typically, most RC cars really struggle. Well, at least my crawlers do. For obvious reasons, they're crawlers. Okay, we need a little more momentum going into that. But I would expect these to act kind of more like a paddle tire than anything else. Ooh, not too bad. Watch out, pup. All right, here we go. Full throttle all the way in. Ah, damn, that's close. All right, get some. All right, let's see how these hook up on just a nice flat rock on a steep climb. These are the G8 compound. I'm curious if Proline's gonna end up coming up with a specific compound for the 6 scale rigs, or if they're just gonna like G8 enough to stick with it. Because G8 is killer on my 1/10 stuff. So I'm more than happy to throw it on the 6 scale. I'm just curious if they're ever gonna find something that they like more. Oh man, that was steep. Oh. Settle down. Let's see what's going on over here. This is just crazy steep, period. Regardless of the new tires or the SCX-6. Oh, come on. That ledge on the rear is killing me. And it's so steep I can't really like bump it. I don't want to give it more than that because it'll come off the wall. We went too far back. Right on the balance. Come on, Jeep. All right, we got it. Killer. Steep stuff there. And tires held on really well. Those are pretty planted and predictable as far as what they were doing. I could see what it needed and it kind of reacted exactly how I anticipated, so not too bad. I'm really liking these things so far. They're doing pretty killer on this truck. From a video making standpoint, I really enjoy the close-up shots, but I so rarely do them. I need to remind myself to do more. So like, just watching the tread work on these things, grabbing ledges, trying to keep the body out of that ledge behind it. Let's get a look at how these tires are working. Yeah, even the center tread works really well once there's some pressure on it and they kind of fold up. The tread blocks kind of start to stick out and really grab on. That was cool. Now, I've never completed this climb. I attempted it when I first took out the SCX-6. You can see my dog up there for scale. This is a big, tall, very steep V-crack. However, I've never tried it with the steady foams, which should push into those walls a little bit harder. And now we've got this big aggressive sidewall on these tires. Let's run this Jeep in here and see what happens. I've gotten this with the tent scale stuff, rear steer Capras and my Pirate wagon and whatnot. It's a little different story with that much lighter weight of a vehicle. Like right here, we're already having to save ourselves. Need to dip that rear tire further driver. Running out of servo. Okay. Yeah, look at these things bite into that. My guess is it's gonna get up here, it's gonna get too steep and it's just gonna give up. Tires are not going to change my center of gravity, but they will provide the traction to force it to that point. Tires are folding up in here. I got to take a back up. Come on, come on, come on, come on. That's it, that's it. Too much driver in the rear. This thing had rear steer, it'd be so much easier. It's just not rotating in here. The front just slides down. There we go. Now we're talking. Get it, Jeep. Get it, Jeep. Come on, Jeep. Come on. Yes. Get it. Get it. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Get it. Come on. Don't you fall in. Don't you fall in. Falling in. Shit. Oh, it's so close. Damn it. Like, look where we're at. We're at the top. I don't know if I can save it, man. It's so close. Maybe. 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 Was that it? Was that it? It got it! Yes! We got mousetrap entrance. So sick. Yes! Good spot in there, Sydney. Good job. She was back here backing me up. Like, she can't get up this. Don't even try. You're just gonna hurt your paws. Way to go, Steady Foam. Way to go, Proline. Those are the only two changes I've made to the truck. Maybe my driving was better this time, but damn, that was cool. I did not expect that to work. Well, that was certainly impressive. That was super cool. These tires so far are not letting me down. I've had them in the 10th scale on my 1.9 Wraith. This was before I had the channel. I definitely liked them on there and ran them a lot and wore down the edges. That is one thing I expect to have happen, is the lugs will start rounding over on the leading edge, but that adds more traction, so it's not a bad thing. I've also ran them on my 2.2 inch stretched rear steer Capra, and those performed really well for me on that car as well. So I had high hopes for these tires, and so far they are not letting me down. And they look so aggressive on here. I just wish I had something more appropriate of a body choice for this thing. Like some kind of truck with some swampers on it, you can't go wrong. The Jeep is just a little too new and nice to be running TSLs. So on this SCX-6, it's been a stock truck. However, I have changed the tires twice now. I did pick up a set of the Proline Hyrax tires, and I run those for a little bit. I haven't got many runs on them, but they did well out on the rocks too. Definitely no complaints. I like the looks of the Hyrax for the SCX-6. The smaller trucks, they're not my favorite looking tire, and I'll be honest, I'm just kind of that basic. If I don't like the look, I don't run them. So I do like the look of the SCX-6 Hyrax, but these definitely look more aggressive than those, and I just like the style of them. So I'm curious what you guys are upgrading your SCX-6s with as far as performance parts. I know a lot of the aftermarket Chinese companies have got their metal axles out now. Is that really a performance upgrade, making the truck heavier? Obviously it's down low, which is good, and it's stronger, I suppose, which is good. But I'm talking like overdrive. Are you guys changing out shocks to anything different, like something from a 5th scale? Definitely let me know what kind of oddball upgrades you're doing to your SCX-6. I always like these kind of rock faces where there's just little pockets and all that in the face of it. Gives you good traction in certain spots, but it can also hold you up in other spots. See, like I've got good bite on the rear, but the fronts have a wall they need to go up. I can rotate it around, cruises on up. Nice, dragged itself right off its belly. And we'll just creep on downhill here. This truck is so stable. I really like it. Still running the stock shift servo, stock shift bracket, stock panhard mount. Like, the only thing I've changed here is tires and foams. Stock servo. which isn't the strongest, but it hasn't died yet, so that's cool. And I run it pretty hard, as you've seen in a couple of my videos now. It just kind of browns out under too much load and it doesn't kill itself, so that's nice. Well, right on, guys. My name is Logan with West Desert Wheeler. I hope this video has been enlightening. Be sure to hit the affiliate links down below. It's how you can help support me. I've got new merch out, so if you want to pick up a t-shirt that says West Desert Wheeler, keep the rubber side down so everybody knows what's going on, hit that link too. We'll see you guys in the next one. Sydney's gonna go lay in the shade. Keep the rubber side down.